Gone for a very long time. I took a giant break over the weekend, not just the weekend, a ton of days and stuff, because I had to go up on exams and shit. And well, this isn't a drama video, this is a controversial video. I know how much you guys like the drama videos, but unfortunately, there's been no recent drama that I can report on. Not really. I mean, there's been some skirmishes, but nothing really big for me to make a video on. Well, anyways, I'm going to be going on an absolute tangent about communities and shit. But really, now I'm going to make redemption after being a while so long. So, from that, I'll just let you know I have to work harder in school. It's the end of the year, and there's exams and tests. So that's why I haven't been uploading frequently. But with school about to end, I'm going to go for an absolute tangent about certain communities online, such as LGBTQ, hence why I made that one community post, Anti Furries and Furries, etc. Now, I'm not saying the anti-furry community, the anti-LGBTQ community, that community is also not perfect as well, just like the LGBTQ community, but I think the anti-LGBTQ community is far more better than the LGBTQ community. And why I'm doing this is to show that not every community is perfect, and many communities are deeply flawed, and whenever I can criticize about these communities, I won't show any mercy. So then, shall we begin? This first video is about the anti-furry community, and you should know that I am a pretty big anti-furry. But even that Chad-based anti-furries are not perfect. In fact, Chad and based are not so close to the anti-furry name as it might look like. Many anti-furries I have encountered, which I've encountered a lot, are really stupid, let's be honest. When I have asked anti-furries why they hate furries, the usual response is because they're cringe or they buy $100 fursuits, and in my opinion, that doesn't hurt society much, and isn't that big of a problem. But anti-furries are nuking its servers and doxing furries over what they think is valid criticism. This is not valid criticism, by the way. This is a pretty big sign anti-furries are stupid, and I want to address most anti-furries are between the age of 17 and 8, so most are not old, like myself. But the age doesn't matter if you're intelligent, but you should know kids these days are not too intelligent. So obviously you're going to get these anti-furries thinking nuking furry servers because they're cringe is a good reason. Obviously it's not. Furries could nuke anti-furry servers because they think anti-furry memes are cringe. That logic makes no sense. And no, it's not, but I will say that there is a good reason to nuke some anti-furry servers, but with specific shit. It's very common in furry servers. I have an argument and reason to not like the furry community, and do think the anti-furry community is far better than the furry community by a long shot, but it does not mean that stupid anti-furries don't exist. And the whole anti-furry community is viewed as base. If you're an anti-furry, you're automatically based in Chad, but really, if you're an anti-furry doxing other furries, does that sound base to you? Imagine you're doxing furries just because you think they're cringe. I mean, does that mean that furries should be allowed to dox you and find your IP address just because they think your certain videos are cringe? No, it's absolute bullshit. It's just people being assholes. Now, to mention, I have been in lots of anti-furry servers. Just take one search on Discord and type in anti-furry, and you find lots of anti-furry servers, with some being raiding or nuking servers. Now, normal anti-furry servers where they're not harming furries, I think is fine, but nuking and raiding furry servers is crossed the line, because if you're raiding or nuking furry servers that haven't done anything wrong because you view them as cringe and is not based or gay chat at all, you're just spamming or nuking a Discord server full of people interacting about what they like, so you're just being an asshole, really, is what. But if they're pedophilia or zoophilia in that server, of course you should nuke or raid it, because the server is literally committing crimes. Now, these are basically my concerns / criticisms with the community, and I used to host an anti-furry server until Discord kept kicking me off, even though my anti-furry server wasn't harmful at all. And I didn't want to join the anti-furry servers because there's some anti-furries sending gore and doxing furries, or mentioning and showing shit like that. And whoever does that shit is really more fucked up than the head than a furry buying a $100 suit, to be honest. Now, the last thing I want to say is many anti-furries think that furries are automatically zoophile or pedophile, which isn't true. Just take one Google search of the definition of zoophilia and furry, and pedophile, and obviously you should know that not every furry is a zoophile or pedophile. That doesn't mean that there's pedophiles or zoophiles in the furry community. There's actually is a lot, but not all of them are like anti-furries make them out to be. Let me just say, not every furry is a bad stinky poo. You may not like furries or what they do and view them as cringe, but not all of them are bad people, and same can be said for many communities. And anti-furries, for whatever reason, a lot of anti-furries don't get that at all. Well, anyways, there's my rant on the community. Next, I'll be criticizing the furry community to even the score, I guess, or turn the tides in the anti-furries' favor, because there's a massive problem with the furry community. Anyways, peace.